UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomena as they now call them, have been in the news lately as government officials have now publicly admitted that UFOs are real, that they are vastly superior than any technology of this world, and that they don't know who or what they are.
So you see this as a national security issue?
Absolutely. I don't know. I mean, how could we look at it? How could it not be when you've got vehicles that are routinely penetrating restricted military airspace, and we seem unable to engage them effectively? We have no idea where they're coming from or what their capabilities are or what their intent is.
While they're just now admitting this truth in public, they've privately known about these circular planes since the 1940s as a top concern of national security. Now keep in mind this very important fact. The Nation of Islam had been mocked and ridiculed for decades, since the 30s, for teaching that God came in person and showed Elijah Muhammad his superior wheel-shaped planes that move and fly at blinking speeds. But now that all the evidence proved that Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan are right and exact, suddenly all the critics conveniently ignore this connection, like they don't know anything. The government admitted to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that they knew about the connection between these dish-shaped objects and the Nation of Islam back when they arrested him in 1942. Even the declassified government documents show that they've been secretly monitoring this connection ever since they arrested the messenger. There's not a single leader or group to this day that have been more outspoken and accurate on telling the world about these flying wheel-shaped planes than the Nation of Islam.
I represent the Most High God who sits in that wheel that Ezekiel saw, a wheel in the middle of a wheel.
And there's still no group to bring the explicit facts about these flying objects other than the nation. So why don't you hear government officials or the media bring up how the Honorable Elijah Muhammad first presented the hard evidence about these crafts to the world? Why does the media ignore the frequent warnings of Muhammad's national representative, the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, who, by the way, is the only world leader who even proclaims to have direct knowledge about these planes?
But I got something that they can't defeat.
The same planes that violate your airspace and shut down America's nuclear weapon sites. It's because there are protocols from the highest echelons of government intelligence to keep this truth above top secret and away from public knowledge.
These objects know in great detail how our missiles operate.
They know ours, but we don't know theirs.
That's right, and they can shut down our missiles at any time. They have proven that. They know in great detail how they operate, and so if you release that information to the public, what do you say then about what kind of defense do we have against these things?
So even with the Pentagon's recent admissions and the Senate hearings taking place, they'll only admit that these planes exist, not the facts about who and what and why these planes exist.
I said, you are looking for the Mahdi, but the Mahdi came to us. And I am here representing him. Did you hear what I said? He pointed out an object in the sky, a half a mile by a half a mile, the greatest mechanical object ever made, having 1,500 little wheels or bombing planes.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad is on record for disclosing the most accurate first-hand truth about this UFO phenomena before there was a UFO phenomena. And Minister Farrakhan is the clear representative of that divine power. And those at the highest levels of government and military intelligence know it.
That's why they took me down off of Facebook and Instagram. I haven't done anything but tell the truth.
It is criminal negligence for those government officials who know to keep hiding this truth from the people and to continue censoring and demonizing the representatives of this divine power who've been telling the absolute truth about this phenomenon. What's really disturbing is how the prophecies vividly describe how the people would reject the signs and evidence God sends through his divine servants. So will we ignore the plain truth and the divine warning just because we don't like the messenger delivering the truth?
I represent the Most High God who sits in that wheel that Ezekiel saw, a wheel in the middle of a wheel. And I visited that wheel.
Oh, I hope you stay connected with us as we show and prove how the research verifies the revelation.